Hi everyone, my name is Enea Guidi. I'm a full stack developer at BKN31, and today I'm going to talk to you about skilling tools before people. BKN31 is a digital fintech company based in San Marino. We aim to push the adoption for digital financial services to emerging markets. Turns out there's a lot of requests for this kind of product, so our team size are increasing by day, and we expect to grow bigger and bigger in the next few years. From this, it emerged a problem with onboarding of a new team member, but also with a day-to-day development workflow for our team. And we think we have found a solution. By the way, a little disclosure before showing you some demo. Everything here is based off on Gitpod, but most, if not all, of the functionalities and mechanisms provided here, you can implement it in other systems such as Theia and Theia Cloud. So we start from the repository page by just clicking the Gitpod button. A new container will be initialized. Once is running, you will see a new VS Code window, and this here is our custom script, which starts after the container initialization and does some additional operation. For example, we download the dependencies for our Go project, and also we log in with GitHub CLI. After that, a new Docker Compose will start. In this Docker Compose, there are configured all external services that are needed in order to start coding and start testing our environment. The debugger and the test runner are already configured and ready to go. So you can just put a breakpoint, attach the debugger to the already started server, and start tracing the program execution. For the extension, we use a Gitpod configuration file. It's a YAML file where you list all your extension. This will be already present when the Windows is open and are installed during the workspace initialization. We save our setting and preferences for our extensions in the JSON file of VS Code. This allows for a neat pattern where, for example, here in the SQL extension, you have already all the connection to the databases pre-configured and ready to be used. And you can start immediately by exploring the tables and watching the rows. Another neat feature of Gitpod is the reverse proxy functionality. It allows to share a local port on an external URL. For example, we used it more than one time to share a live reloadable OpenAPI specification of our server API in development, as well as sharing the API themselves to the front-end team so that they can iterate fastly with us on new changes and so on. At last, we have also configured a pipeline workflow with SourceLab. With SourceLab tunnel, it allows us to start a test session by running the whole test suite without configuring everything. So the server registers to the tunnel that push the information on SourceLab server, and you just open the tab, click on Run All, and automatically the test run is executed. If you have to create a new test case, you can do that both by a visual editor, which is really neat, also for non-technical team members maybe. And there is also a code one. It has a lot of great features such as load test, request snippet, variable banding, and many more. That's all. If you have any question, please ping me on Twitter in the next days. We are in, by the way, at BKN 301. So if you're interested, this is some of the technologies we use. You can write an email at this email address. There's also an open position on LinkedIn. And well, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Goodbye.